We're running pretty shallow here, man. You might watch that trolling motor.
We're getting out of here.
Oh, I got one.
Really?
Yeah.
Are they up there? Up there?
Yep. Maybe. I haven't even seen him yet. I still don't even see him. Oh, there he is. He's not bad. Well, welcome back to the channel, guys. Appreciate you guys tuning in. We're out here on Mille Lacs. I am in the boat with Sam, my buddy. He's a guide out here, and my boat's out of commission right now, so I've commissioned his vessel, and we're out here catching fish on a jerkbait. Got to make sure this one gets in first, right? But yeah, looks like he's got it pretty good. Oh, he's digging now. It's amazing how they just disappear in the water like that.
Darky.
Yeah, he's dark. Just making the rounds. Try not to get a hook in my hand. You got it pretty good though. Do the old belly. Oh yeah, that's not a bad one. Oh, all right. Check that out. 110 to the face.
He's up there, huh, Trevor?
Oh yeah. We're gonna go through everything you need to know to catch some smallmouth like this on jerkbaits. Stay tuned. Hey everybody, T-Lo here. Before we get back to the fishing, let's talk real quick about jerkbaits. So what exactly is a jerkbait? Jerkbaits come in all different colors and sizes. Some are meant for fishing shallow, some are meant for fishing deep. Generally speaking, jerkbaits are meant to imitate bait fish, specifically dying bait fish. If you've ever seen bait fish die, they dart around erratically, and that's exactly what a jerkbait does when you work it with your rod. So when it comes to working a jerkbait, one of the most important words that you're going to hear is something called cadence. All cadence really is the pattern in which you are working your jerkbait back to the boat. Generally, you're going to use a slower cadence with longer pauses in cold water and a faster cadence with shorter pauses in warmer water. Honestly, there's no perfect cadence that works all the time. You're going to just have to let the fish dictate that and tell you what kind of cadence they want for any given day. Now, when and where should you be fishing a jerkbait? Jerkbaits are going to work year-round, but they specifically excel in the colder water months. That is, springtime and fall. I've also found that jerkbaits shine on windier days when you've got a little bit of chop on top of the water. With all the waves on a windier day, the sun and the sunlight hits the jerkbait at all sorts of different angles, which breaks up that image, making it harder for bass to realize that it's not real. In addition to that, you're going to want to fish a jerkbait in relatively clear water. It's more of a visual presentation, so you're going to want to have relatively clear water so that fish can see it from a long ways away. Now, as for where to fish a jerkbait, honestly, you can fish it basically anywhere. Me personally, I love fishing them on points and big flats with varying bottom composition because it allows me to cover a lot of water efficiently. You're also able to throw jerkbaits at suspended fish, especially when you're utilizing forward-facing sonar to keep that bait right above their heads. Now, one of the most important things when it comes to selecting a jerkbait is making sure that you've got one that dives to the correct depth. You want to find that jerkbait that's going to stay right about a couple feet above the fish's head, depending on where they're at in the water column, because they're going to be looking up and coming up to eat that bait. Now let's talk about the rod and reel setup for throwing a jerkbait. Anything 6.5 foot to 7 foot long, medium light to medium power is ideal for throwing a jerkbait. So the specific setup that I use is a 6'9" Daiwa Tatula Elite rod. It's a medium light power, and I've got that with a Daiwa Tatula SV reel, and I throw it on 10-pound fluorocarbon. The reason I throw 10-pound fluorocarbon is it's less visible in the water, and that 6'9" medium light rod is perfect for throwing a jerkbait. It's parabolic enough so that I can really load that jerkbait up on a cast and fire it a long ways. And in addition to that, with all these light wire hooks that these jerkbaits have, you're going to have enough give on that rod so when the fish are pulling, you're not ripping hooks out of their mouths. Now the reel is important as well because you're going to want one that can fire a bait a long ways. Generally speaking, as I mentioned, you're fishing a jerkbait in clear water, so you're going to want to make long casts in order to get those fish to bite. Now, another important thing to note is that you can throw a jerkbait on spinning tackle as well. Those drag systems on those spinning reels are so good nowadays that they're really going to help you increase your landing percentage when you hook into a fish. Well, that's all I got for Jerkbaits, you guys. Appreciate you guys watching. If I missed anything or if you have a question, please leave it in the comments below. Please like the video if you appreciate content like this. And if you're new here, please consider subscribing to the channel as well. And also, everything that I use for jerkbaits will be linked in the video description below. Now let's get back to the fishing on Mille Lacs with my buddy Sam.
We might be if you want to make a hour and 45-minute drive up to the lake. But yeah, and there's another one on jerk.
Dude, you are just jacking them.
Hey man,
I love it.
I'm good with it if you're good with it.
I am.
Not a giant, but decent one.
Freaking take it, dude. You got the twitch down today.
Maybe we'll do the old boat flip. Ugh. Sorry, do you allow fish slime on your carpets? Chill out. I don't need hooks in my hand. There's another one. A little guy, but keeping the party going.
I want that super wad up there. I think they busted up, dude.
Yeah.
I think we're gonna go catch the next one here. Every time I think that though, you catch one.
Yeah. There's one.
Yes.
Just keep her pegged.
You are kicking my ass.
You know, I gotta act like I know how to catch fish up here, don't I?
I like it.
That's a decent one.
Oh yeah. Definitely good.
Decent one. You mind hitting record on that camera?
Oh, you're not recording?
It turns off periodically. The camera button. Yep.
Good?
Hold on, I'll run. That one right there, you're good. He's got it pretty good. Oh, wow. You don't gotta hide, bro. You can come up here.
You're good. I don't want to be blocking you out.
Nah, you're good. Which way do I want to do this? Can I jump in your seat?
Yeah.
Is that cool?
Yeah. Jump wherever you need to.
This is a good one. It's definitely the best one of the day for me.
Absolutely.
Oh, he's got it right in the lip where I'm trying to grab him though. So, how do we want to do this? The old scooperoo. Oh, look at that. Oh yeah.
Look at him.
Oh yeah.
They're eating jerkbaits today, Trev.
Gosh, you gotta be so careful with this stuff. I'm such a sissy when it comes to jerkbaits, dude.
I just don't want you to get your
There you
hand
go.
full of hooks. Let's get a picture.
Yeah, it's not a bad one. Sweet.
Pliers?
Yeah, I got them. I know where they be. Yeah, dude, I'm such a sissy when it comes to
Oh, I am too.
jerkbaits, trebles.
I had a 4-pounder hooked on opener, and my buddy Ron, I was like, I'd almost just rather have them I'd rather just lose them. Then get 20 hooks in my hand.
Yeah.
I'm good.
These out barbs are so sticky. There we go.
I know people that hate them, and I like them.
You know, I've never really had issues with these hooks aside from them being kind of thin. Oh man, that's a good one. Woo, on a jerkbait. You guys scale in here?
Sure do.
I'm just curious how much this thing weighs. What do you think?
3.8 or 4.1.
Really, that's it?
Between 3.8 and 4.1. Try it.
I think he's 4.5, dude.
4.5?
Call me crazy, man. He's kind of heavy.
He is chunky. Oh wow.
Yeah, 4.45.
I downed. Well,
3.8.
Now you know though. If I tell you like, yeah, we caught a bunch of 4-pounders, you can be like, well,
They're big. They're big ones. Thank you, baby doll. There we go. Awesome. Awesome, awesome. I love it.